Well, hello, my beautiful Leo. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-December 2023 right through to mid-January 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I'll never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Leo, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. I'm going to get the overarching energy first, and then I'll move on to a Celtic cross right at the end there, just to see who's coming your way. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? How are they feeling about love right now? What's going on for them? Can you please guide them? How are they to navigate the next coming weeks and months regarding their love situation? What are they meant to see for their highest good? Now, your first card there, we have the snake. So the snake tends to be a rebirth. It tends to mean you're shedding old skin. So we're at the end of the year, 2023, of course. So this is a prime time for you to really look inside yourself and leave the past behind and embrace a brighter future. Now, some of you beautiful Leos out there, not all of you, of course, you may be navigating a difficult period where you've been hurt in the past, betrayed in the past. Some of you, not all of you, but I am getting a sense here that some of you are working through some trust issues and you're healing. I mean, looking at these cards, we've got the snake there. This is the protagonist energy. So that's really about leaving everything behind and, you know, being a brand new you. Now, some of you also may have dealt with someone in the past who was jealous or envious of you because you are someone who shines brightly and you tend to meet people who feel a little bit intimidated by your light. Don't ever let anyone change the way you are about yourself, because the right person is going to walk by your side because they're strong enough to do so. So you may have met people in the past who drained your energy, people who were not capable of going on the journey of life that you're going on, and you had to leave those people and situations behind in order to be your best self. Some of you have been on a personal journey of discovery, and I definitely see with the Tower energy, it's in the resistance position. If you've had something fall apart in the past, you may be healing from that. We have the Star energy there, so some of you have definitely been going through a healing period, but for the majority of my beautiful Leo, some of you have been really busy. Some of you have isolated yourself in some way because you needed to focus on projects or finances, or you've been having a lot of responsibilities in the home space. This is a card that indicates some of you have been a bit of a homebody for a while. And you may have removed yourself out of the dating scene because there's nobody about. There's no one who is sparking that chemistry. And what's the point in channeling any of your energy into situations that are not worth your time, is what I'm getting at this moment from this card, okay? But as you can see there, the Tower, it's in the resistance position, which means you're breaking free from anything that's been difficult. I also see that some of you, if you've been in a high-level commitment before, and there was some sort of breakdown or breakup or heartbreak there, I feel that Spirit got in the way of that connection, blocked you from that connection on purpose in order to avoid further heartbreak and pain later on down the line. I feel like this situation or this person was toxic for you and it was removed on purpose so that you could live your best life and best self and gravitate towards your soulmates, because there is one coming for you, okay? Now we do have the outcome, which I'm really excited about. Look at all that light. Okay, we've got the Sun card, we've got the Star energy, and we've also got the Scythe. So this means big changes. And definitely as we move into 2024, I definitely see some sort of healthier options in love coming towards you. I mean, the Sun card is all about you, my beautiful Leo. That is your card, and it's about shining your brightest. You're definitely going to stand out, and you're going to attract someone. There's a lot of chemistry coming in between you and a person who's had a very similar journey in love that you have had. And I definitely see that you're basically sorting the wheat from the chaff, okay? I feel like you're being a bit more discerning about who has access to your wonderful love, to your beautiful heart, because you are lovable and you deserve the highest love that love has to offer. But I feel like you're working through some things right now. And I feel the energy that's coming from this overall spread is you need to let yourself be seen. Because I definitely get a sense here you've been going through a period of self-love and self-respect, of course, but I definitely get this energy of you cutting ties with the past and embracing, you know, a little bit more social activity. I'm just going to get some major arcanas to see what you've been navigating towards or what's been going on there, and then I'll get your Celtic cross to see who is coming your way. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know regarding their love situation? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Okay, so yeah, you've been in a period of working on yourself or focusing on your own needs. This is the Strength card. Some of you have struggled when it comes to love, and you may have felt a little bit powerless in situations. You may have felt that perhaps there's nobody out there, you're not going to connect to anybody, so what's the point? But actually you're in a more powerful position than you realize, because you've been going through a difficult but rewarding period of self-development. So I feel the person that you're about to meet matches you in a certain vibration, and not everybody is going through a personal development period. So I feel you actually stand out from the crowd. Okay, so I see like an invitation coming in for you, but we will get that Celtic cross to see who is coming your way. We've got the Lovers card there, and we've got the Intuition card, which is the High Priestess. So a lot of you have been developing your spiritual gifts. Some of you have not been talking to anybody recently, or if you've just started talking to someone, there's something that's perhaps they're not telling you, okay? And I feel it's not something that is detrimental to your relationship. I feel like they're holding back to the right moment to tell you, because this person is going to be honest. They're going to tell you something that perhaps they don't tell everybody, but they're waiting for the right moment, okay? It's not like they're leading you down the garden path and then big surprise. I feel like when they are comfortable in sharing their truth, they will. But I feel it won't really navigate towards the next stage in a relationship until they reveal that, okay? And again, I don't feel it's like detrimental to the relationship, but I do feel it won't progress any further until it's almost like middle of January 2024 that this person will reveal a secret or something that they've been keeping that they don't tell everybody. It's because it's private. It's not because it's like super negative. I get a sense it's just off limits to people who they consider not special. But I feel, when they get to know you a little bit more, then I feel they're revealing about themselves because they trust you, okay? I feel this person also has trust issues, and they've been working through that. Now, for the rest of you who've not been talking to anybody new, I definitely get a sense here that you are focusing on your own needs, things within your family unit, and I feel like you're reestablishing your power in a situation, healing from things, and I feel with the Lovers card present, I feel you're actually manifesting love, because this is a card that's in the resistance position at first, but by the end of the energy, which is normally about 4, maybe 6 weeks that I read for, then there is the potential to meet someone new where there's a lot of chemistry, and you may meet this person out of the blue, because the Tower energy is a shock. It's a surprise, okay? Now, I feel, especially with the Lovers card initially in the resistance position, some of you have been, looking back at the past where you may have been in a high-level commitment, or you may have felt that love has never knocked on your door. It's never come your way, and it has been quite isolating. Some of you, it's not loneliness, I feel, because I get this energy that you're getting busy on with your life. You're not, I always say this, but you're not darning your socks by night at candlelight by the window waiting for love to walk on by. I feel like you're busy. I feel like you're getting on with life. I feel like you're doing you. And I feel some of you, you're being nudged out of your comfort zone in the next 4 weeks. So this could be an invitation that comes in. I feel like they give me the word celebration right now. So it could be someone's birthday or some sort of feast day round about this time that you will be invited to. And I get this sense that there's someone who has chemistry, okay? It's in the eyes. As soon as you meet this person, it's almost like you and this person, you lock eyes. There's no words that are exchanged first, is what I see, okay? I feel it's an instant attraction between you and this person, and words will come later, but I feel it's almost like you and this person, you notice each other. Maybe across a room, or perhaps, it doesn't even have to be at an invitation, but it could be like on a subway or, in, a supermarket. I'm just getting this energy of you being in a crowd of people and you locking eyes with somebody, and then there's a conversation, but it's instant. Like it's in the eyes first, okay? Now, for those of you who are connecting to somebody online, I do feel that you will meet this person, but it's at a later date. Okay, so some of you may try to meet this person in the month of December, but I'm getting a slight delay there. Okay, so it could be that something comes up. I do feel like you will meet this person, but I feel there's a slight delay. Now, it could be that one of you are delayed because of weather or some sort of travel delay there. I feel like it's an honest, open delay. I don't feel like this person's being sneaky. Okay, so for some of you, when you're about to meet this person, you may feel a bit anxious if you're talking to someone online, and you may even decide to cancel this person. I don't see you canceling them last minute. I feel like you may cancel them because something comes up for you, but you do rearrange this and you will meet at a later time. So you will meet this person, okay? But for the rest of you beautiful Leos, I get a sense here that you're actually developing your spiritual gifts. And this is a card that indicates that some of you are actually feeling a little bit in between worlds. So I need to go to a Celtic cross and see what that means for you. So it could mean that there is the ghost of a past lover that's on your mind during this time period. And of course, we're going through a Mercury retrograde from the 13th of December. And this can indicate an ex returning, okay, that may surprise you, and it may, put you back a little bit or set you back in some way. Not that you want to be with this person, because the scythe tells me it's over. Okay, I feel like you're choosing a healthier option or something new, because the scythe is all about new beginnings and something coming to an end. So it can be a very nostalgic period, but let's see what is happening for you. We've got the Eight of Swords there. Now, this is your starting position. So some of you are feeling really stuck when it comes to love. And we've got the Queen of Wands there as well, which is your energy. It's a Leo card. Some of you may have been struggling with low self-esteem or low confidence, or maybe it's that you've been out of the dating scene for a while, that you're feeling a little bit unsure about, getting back in there. I mean, you got the Tower twice. So some of you beautiful Leos out there, you've had a real shock in love. Okay, and I'm sending you a huge hug out there. I've been through a pretty horrific shock in my past as well. And, it really pulls the carpet from underneath your feet. And it makes you feel very still while you go through a period of healing. And it can even make you feel a little bit nervous or a little bit of fear getting back in the dating pool, thinking, you know what, maybe it's going to happen again. But actually, I see someone new. There is chemistry coming in, and this is not going to happen again. Okay, I feel new person, new energy. High Priestess twice. As I said, it's like you see this person. There's no words when you first meet this person. It's like you see them from across the room, lots of glances, or you see them maybe in a coffee store, lots of glances, and then suddenly there's like conversation. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of regarding? Okay, so we do actually have the potential here for two options, because when you get the High Priestess, as I said, it's like between two worlds. So it feels very much like you have a choice. And the Lover's card is the choice. Some of you may feel like you've got no choices at this time. Wow. You definitely have a choice, and I can see the one you're going to choose as well. So I definitely get this energy that this could be someone that you have baggage with. It could be someone that you have history with, okay, who comes on in. I do feel like there's someone from your past that sort of tries to tap you on the shoulder kind of thing, maybe electronically, it may be an email or a text or something, and I feel you're really cautious about this person, whoever they are. I feel this person may have hurt you in the past, or you don't trust this person. I have to say, of course, we can always give someone a second chance, and we can always rebuild a relationship and heal, especially since you have the star energy, okay? But also, I recognize that it's going to be a long road, that one. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a project. I feel this person, whoever you are dealing with from your past, they are emotionally unavailable at this time, okay? I feel this person, it can be healed, but I feel it will take some time. Okay, but we'll go into that. I do see new energy for you. I do see you partnering up with someone who is perfect for you, someone who is passionate, someone who's intense, someone who's kind, loving, honest, open, someone who's a leader, someone who is strong enough to walk by your side. This person is coming in and they will sweep you off your feet. Male or female, not a gender specific reading. I see a relationship here for you, but you will have to choose between, it could even be the ghost of a past lover that may like rise up within you and make you feel a bit nervous about moving on. So maybe it's that, the nostalgia that I'm feeling, but I feel there's also a strong potential for my beautiful Leos out there to physically have an ex return to their life in some way. And thanks so much. I'm truly grateful. I don't like the word they gave me, but what I'm being given is the word disappointment. Okay, so either this person let you down, or they disappointed you, or you're disappointed that they tried to re-enter your life, promising you the world and delivering nothing. But you know your situation better than me, of course. But I'm only picking up on the energy where some of you are like, no, I'm done there. Now, your first card in the Celtic cross is the Eight of Swords. Some of you are feeling really stuck. You may feel there's no one out there. You can't see how love is going to come towards you. And as you can see there, the Eight of Swords is a very important card because it indicates sometimes we get stuck in a pattern or a narrative of the past. So, for example, many, many years ago, I got annihilated in a love relationship, let's put it that way, to the point where I was completely a shell of myself. And I did not trust love. I was scared to open up. I didn't realize these things, okay? I was very much doing life, just, paying my bills, doing my job, going out with friends, healing, doing a lot of crying, a lot of purging, a lot of staying inside, not wanting to see anybody as well. So we all go through periods of feeling completely isolated or not being able to get ourselves out of the funk, but we don't realize we're in it sometimes. And I feel some of you are, being really clear and honest with yourself that you realize something needs to change, but also you're saying goodbye to illusions. You're noticing red flags, you're seeing through people's talk, and you're looking for action over words. And the Eight of Swords, some of you are literally healing, okay? You're going through that period of growth and recognizing what you deserve in love and what you've been given in the past, and it doesn't match up. I feel like you're having the courage to release yourself out of a period where things have been stagnant. As you can see there, the cage is open. And you can fly, my beautiful Leo. You can rise up and fly. I feel like you're going to be noticed. I definitely see that you're very attractive. And again, as I said, it's not gender specific. What I see here with the Queen of Wands as your crossing card, sometimes you doubt your attractiveness or you doubt your energy, your passion is it's almost like you've been unmotivated recently, or your mojo has been lacking because there's been nobody out there who is sparking that chemistry. So not only are you dealing with situations you've had in the past, you're also thinking, well, there's no one out there, so I'm stuck. So I'm really getting this sense here that you're going to notice people noticing you. You're going to get a lot of attention in the next 6 weeks. Now, you tend to get a lot of attention anyway, but you just don't notice it. You're going to see an increase in magnetism over the next coming weeks. And I definitely see that you're going to attract a lot of attention. And one person in particular is going to be so focused on you, they cannot keep their eyes off you, is what I'm being given. That song, You're Too Good to Be True, Can't Keep My Eyes Off of You. Okay, that's a very famous song, and you may even hear this song when you meet this person or just before you meet this person, okay? That's coming through very strongly there. But when you get this card, it's a little bit of a nudge to peacock yourself, okay? And what I mean by that is show your wonderful self off. Get out there, be seen. So I see that there are some invitations that are coming in there for you, and I feel that some of you may even think about not going to those invitations. However, intuitively, your heart will whisper to the right one. So if you have said, you know what, I don't want to go out on Friday, no, it's not my scene, and then, Thursday evening comes and you're like, maybe I should go. If Friday is still telling you, absolutely, you know what, just do it, just go, just come out of your comfort zone, because the Tower is to come out of the comfort zone. And I feel no matter what, the universe is going to orchestrate a meeting between you and this person because it's a match. But I feel they're trying to nudge you out of that comfort zone. Now we do have the Ace of Wands. This is deep down in your gut instinct what you're calling in. You're calling in a new chapter. And I definitely see that the Ace of Wands is a transformational card. It means dream big. My guides are literally pointing at my T, which say dreams happen, okay? Now it's really interesting because I chose this t-shirt. I do everything with a purpose and a point, okay? You may notice that the t-shirts I choose, they have a message. It's from my guides. They're like, that one is for this reading. And as soon as I put this t-shirt on, what came to me immediately before I even started your reading was a time where I was sitting on my sofa with my flatmate, and I was kind of lamenting that I didn't have a date, or I wasn't seeing anybody, and she told me about this show that she wanted to watch on TV, and I was like, you know what, I really don't think that's kind of my thing, but you watch it, I'll go upstairs. And she was like, no, watch it, it's really fun. And I was like, it didn't seem like fun to me, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna watch it. So I watched this show, and she was right, it was fun, and there was an actor on there. And, he was doing a scene. I was like, oh, if only I could find someone like him. He'd be amazing for me. And all of a sudden, the universe delivered a person a couple of weeks later. I could not believe it. And I flippantly said this as a joke to my friend. The universe delivered someone who looked nearly identical to this actor. However, the person they delivered also had the same traits as the character in this show. And that person did not play the best of people. Okay. Sometimes when we flippantly say we'd love someone like that, especially if we're, thinking of an actor or an actress, or, we attach ourselves to the person that they're playing in the character. And if they're not playing a nice person, you get those traits as well. Same with if you're thinking about an ex, for example, you think, you know what, that person was perfect. However, if only they were honest and, more open to love, you're thinking of a person or a situation and you're attracting that vibration. So I feel with this Ace of Wands, you're almost saying to the universe, bring me someone new, bring me someone passionate who is intense, kind, loving, open, honest, all of the things. It's almost like a completely new start for you. And that's why it's so exciting, because I feel like you're not really, attaching any sort of circumstances to it. So I just wanted to highlight that, because as soon as I put this t-shirt on, it came to me that sometimes we have certain expectations and we don't realize that those expectations are tied up with loads of other things. Like I didn't think I was going to get, someone who looked exactly like the actor and had very similar traits to the actor's character that they were playing at the time that I watched the show. And if I could have gone back in time, I would have been very specific with the wording that I would use, but I didn't realize law of attraction was actually a thing back then. So I learned my lesson. Words become things. Words are spellings, okay? So thoughts are very important. And I feel with this Ace of Wands here, I feel like you're attracting someone who is going to transform your life. And dreams become a reality. That's why my guides were pointing at the T, not just for that energy that I experienced earlier, but also dreams happen. They do. And I feel now is the time to blossom and thrive. You're leaving the Tower in the past. This is the past position. So anything that shocked you whilst it was difficult, and I'm sending you a huge hug out there because I know what it feels like to have the foundations pulled from underneath me. Even if you've grown up and you've never had a love relationship, this could have shocked you, and the expectations that you had of what your life would be right now, it can be surprising. But I feel like you are building from the ground up. I feel like you're strong enough. I also see you're liberating yourself out of a very stuck situation, because that's what the Tower is. It can mean that sometimes we go round and round and round in circles, and we are given the same lessons until we learn them. And then suddenly you liberate. And I feel this is your liberation period. Also with the Tower, I have to note that this card in particular, this figure figure is holding on to something that was breaking down. And you're being asked, is there anything in your life right now that you've been trying to hold on to? Okay, because I feel with the side there, you're cutting it out. You're letting it go. You're letting the past stay in the past. You're learning from it, and you're learning to shine your light. Okay, that sunflower, the sunflower only goes where the sun goes. Okay, it faces the sun throughout the whole day, and it follows the sun throughout that day until the sun leaves. And I feel that you are only going where you feel happy. You're only going towards things that attract you, that make you feel good. And I feel like you're changing the way you attract someone as well. Now, we do have the High Priestess. And again, this indicates this in-between worlds energy. So I do see that you have a choice. There's two kings here. Okay, there's also a Page of Wands, but it's in a position which indicates you're looking for someone new. Okay, so I feel that you have been cautious to launch this journey of love because you're not one to settle. Okay, you've been waiting for that great love story, someone who doesn't have all that baggage, someone who, has that playful, interesting, lighthearted spirit, someone who's adventurous, kind, but also honest and, strong enough to walk by your side, because you are a real force to be reckoned with, and you need someone who can match that energy. So I definitely see that you're attracting that person. And with the High Priestess there, I feel some of you, you are coming out of the comfort zone slowly, but I feel you are. And while some of you may be actually very cautious, I get a sense here that you are still ready to take that leap of faith. Now, in the near future position, we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands tells me that you are at the point of epiphany. You're about to change everything. This is about, clearing the excess, releasing the past, making way for the new beginning. Okay? And there it is. This is what you're calling in. This is your gut instinct. This is what you're manifesting. And the High Priestess is the energy of a secret being revealed, okay? And I will pull a card on that High Priestess right at the end there. But this Ten of Wands, as you can see, this figure is in bloom. But the figure is bent over because it's hard to go through a period of personal development and growth. And sometimes, we are asked to stay very still and to pay attention to our own needs, and it can feel like life is passing us by. It can feel like nothing's happening. It can feel like we should be doing certain things. However, our body and our mind and our heart are calling out for stillness. And the High Priestess is all about stillness. In stillness, answers come to you. In stillness, you develop and you get to know yourself on a deeper level. And I feel that's what you've been going through. And I feel, yes, you've been working through what dissatisfies you. You've been at a very important self-evaluation period, but you're about to start this new chapter. I feel like with this card, it means that you've had a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. I definitely see that you're releasing what does not belong in your life anymore. And I feel anything that, you've experienced that has given you that baggage, I feel like you're learning from it. Now, some of you beautiful Leos out there, you do have a lot on your plate right now. And I want you to be mindful of burning the candle at both ends. I feel some of you are burnt out. I definitely see that a lot of you are like so over the dating scene or the dating pool. And I feel when you meet this new person, you're not looking for them. I feel like it's going to be quite by surprise. I feel it maybe you come out of a comfort zone to go to an invitation or be a little bit more sociable, but I definitely see you're not looking for love when you meet this person. For some of you, I am getting an energy that some of you have met someone online or you've met someone already and you're talking to them and you're wondering how it's going. I feel, there is something that they will tell you that is a secret, and it kind of takes the relationship to the next level, okay? So I do see that it will grow into something new there. Now, we do have the King of Pentacles. This is your advice to yourself in this moment. Security. I feel some of you, life has got pretty serious. You may be focusing on your tasks, your responsibilities, also your money. We're living in a very difficult period in history right now. Last couple of years has been pretty crazy. And I know the world has always been crazy, but the last 3 years has really ramped up that level of crazy. And if I'm honest with you, things are going to be a little bit bumpy in 2024. I do feel, you will be in a very strong position, but I definitely get a sense here that things will be difficult, and it feels very much like you're prepared for that, okay? So some of you are focusing on your business or on your projects or ambition, success, but also I feel like you're being practical, okay? There's a very important message that comes with this card: respect. You're respecting yourself, your higher boundaries are not letting anyone into your energetic sphere who does not respect you. And I feel like you're holding yourself in high regard, okay? which is, of course, very, very important for you. Now, some of you, I feel, now, because we've got two Kings of Wands here, so there may be someone who's coming in who is very similar to an ex, and not exactly, is what I see there. I feel someone who is really magical. This is someone new who's coming in. But there may be something about this person that does remind you of a past person. So I'm going to pull that card right now and see what's going on there for you. Firstly, let's pull the card on the High Priestess. Can you give me a little bit more energy on the High Priestess for my beautiful... yeah, Leo. Yeah, what they're giving me is, you know, you clock eyes with each other first before you talk. So I just wanted to clarify that I'm on the right energy path for that message. Okay, so it's like both of you see each other before you talk. Ace of Swords is all about talking. It's about communication. It's like a breakthrough. And I feel also it's like communicating the knowingness, if that makes sense. Okay, it's like both of you can see the attraction straight away. Other people around you will be able to see this attraction with this new person straight away. And then I feel this person will break the ice with conversation. They're going to approach you, is what I see. You'll see them kind of trying to get closer to you, is what I see. Someone like moving through a crowd, like they need to see you, they need to know you, they need to get to know you. And they'll open up a conversation. It's really interesting because my guides gave me breaking the ice. So there may be actually something like a communication regarding ice, or something about ice, maybe ice falls or breaks or something, because they're showing me ice. Okay. So yeah, pay close attention to your surroundings. For example, if you're at a party, someone may like drop their drink and ice goes on the floor, or it could be that there's an ice like statue there that has been carved, or something very grand. So there's something about ice. So just pay close attention to that. Now, let me just pull a card on this King of Wands and this King of Pentacles. Because there's two kings, well, there's three kings, really, okay? But I feel two of them, the energy, it's like the same person, because they're trying to show me the outcome of the person that you choose, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo regarding these two kings? Yeah, okay. It's really obvious the one you're going to choose. We've got the Queen of Wands here, which is all about you. And because I'm clarifying this King of Wands, this is your match. This is, you know, what the universe is doing behind the scenes. They're sending you someone who matches your vibration, someone who is perfect for you in a relationship, someone who marches to the beat of their own drum, who's bold enough and strong enough to walk by your side, someone who takes the initiative. So, I mean, you can see me shuffling the cards. They're highlighting again. Like, even in the same deck, we've got the King of Wands and we've got the Queen of Wands there. So a perfect match. You're definitely going to meet the one. This person, again, they keep highlighting there's something about this person's eyes. And interestingly enough, my guides are pointing at the sunflowers. So there may be something about sunflowers in a venue, or the painting by Van Gogh. Okay, maybe a conversation, or it may be a print of it or an image of it. So look out for that as well. That's coming through there. Or there may be some sort of connection. Perhaps you're into art and they're into art, or maybe you meet at an art gallery or an exhibition or something. So I'm just going to leave it like that. This position is actually what the universe is sending you, okay? The external circumstances. And I feel like you're being bold to get out there. You're feeling motivated. That's why that snake showed up for you, because it indicates that you are rebirthing and you're shining your light, especially since the sun and the star is there as well. Now, the hope and a fear position is the Page of Wands. So this is about being bold. It's about being daring. It's also about you being blocked from love for a while to focus on your purpose, your true life's mission. And I feel some of you with the page there, oh gosh, I just noticed that there's actually like a magnifying glass over the eyes, okay? So that highlights, there's something in this person's eyes, or something spectacular about this person's eyes, and they can't keep their eyes off you, is the point. But anyway, the Page of Wands indicates you someone new, someone who's going to pique your curiosity, shall we say. You're going to pay a lot of attention to this person, and they're going to pay a hell of a lot of attention to you as well. And this person, I feel like either they've just come back from an incredible vacation, or they're about to go on one, is what I see. It's somewhere very exotic, very hot. okay? And they're going to tell you about this. This person has an incredible life, okay? They actually do a lot of things. They're very charitable. They're always on the go, but they're creating space for love. This person has really been on a journey of self-discovery. Now, this person, they've also got fire in their chart. So it could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy coming through as well. They do have some grounding with Earth in their chart, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy too, okay? But it doesn't have to be their sun, moon, or rising sign. I just definitely see that this person's serious about love. They're very passionate, intense, and I feel like they want to get to know you better. Now, the fear in this position, I feel some of you have dealt with an immature person in the past, okay? And there may be an age gap, okay? So this person, this new person, may be a little bit, but only a little bit younger than you, not by much. Or perhaps it's the other way around. I feel like there's only a small age difference between you and this new person coming in. And it's a perfect match is what I see there, okay? But I feel some of you have been feeling a little bit unmotivated to get yourself out there and be seen. And this reading is calling for you to get out there. Now, for some of you, you may not be invited to something. I am feeling invitation vibes, but you may not have received an invitation just yet, but you will. Some of you may even follow your passions, put yourself in a course of learning or a hobby, or do something maybe down the gym, or I feel like there may be an extended invitation via that. Okay, so if you're someone who has taken up a class in painting, for example, you may actually decide to continue that, and you're invited to an invitation, a drink or something, and by extension, I feel like you meet someone new. And of course, this is your outcome. So that is the King of Wands energy. This is an Aries energy, so it doesn't have to be sun, moon, or rising, but what it means is this person, there's something magical about this person, and both of you match each other's vibration. It's like a complete, it's a complete match there, okay? So that's why you got the King of Wands twice. Now, there are 2 kings of each suit, but also 2 emperors, and you know, my guides asked me to keep them in the deck because each one tells a story. There's something magical about this person. Okay, and I feel it matches your beautiful vibration as well. So as you can see, you got the Lover's card, which will turn into the upright, so you get a relationship, high-level commitment. This is a soulmate energy, and of course, you have been given the King of Wands twice. Once in a very important position, which is the universe is orchestrating a King of Wands energy towards you, and the outcome is the King of Wands. I do feel some of you will be visited by an ex via message. But I feel with the Page of Wands and the Scythe energy, it tells me that you're wanting someone new, okay? Now, this deck is a beautiful deck. It's called the Love Story Oracle card by Dea Druitt. And I'm just going to see if there's anything you should focus on or anything that you should be aware of, okay? Communication. And it's love communication as well there. So this is coming through strongly because you and this new person, when you meet, I feel like you'll be very open with each other. And if you already met somebody, they're going to tell you something that is protected, that they don't really show everybody or tell everybody. It's private. But once they open up about that, and they will, definitely before the end of January 2024, then you take the relationship to the next level. But I can see that you're going to be talking to someone. Page of Wands is communication. There's going to be lots of messaging between you and this person. There's so many wands in your chart. There's so much chemistry between you and this person. And I feel it will develop into love. The Lover's card is present for a reason. Now, I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Okay, so let's see what we got there. Oof. Oh my gosh. So we've got hot lips, okay? That normally means attraction, normally means sensuality, you know, kissing somebody, that sort of thing, but also communication, feelings, okay? And I feel there will be an attraction there between you and a person, but also the fan. Now the fan is like, you know, that I'm instantly brought to like one of those period dramas where, you know, a person is like fanning themselves and it's like that coy kind of like attraction. So some of you may be invited to maybe a fancy dress party, or perhaps there's this shyness, okay? And it's like overriding the shyness and actually, you know, it just feels right. Okay, but also my guys just said hot, hot, hot. Okay, a fan is to cool yourself down because this is going to be a very intense connection between you and this person. However, it's going to be long lasting. Okay, so very passionate, intense relationship coming in, and yeah, I'm excited for you, my beautiful Leo. I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. And before I leave the reading, they're giving me one word: dance. So either you're a dancer, or you're going to a dance class, or you're going to be dancing when you meet this person, or perhaps you're watching a dance show when you meet this person. They just give me the word dance. So, I mean, dancing could also indicate raise your vibrations, or visualize a person that you want to be with and their traits as you're dancing. Because when you dance to music that you love, it raises vibration and you actually connect to things faster in that moment. But also remember what I told you about my situation, that I flippantly said something to my friend, just kind of as a joke. And I got something that I really didn't want because I didn't think about how I was ordering it from the universe. Remember, thoughts become things, okay? So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Leo, and love and light.